What? I think. Oh fuck! Forgot to do this video. Hold on. Alright, so today's video, or one of them, the two I gotta make, is on what you need to look at when you're wanting to drive truck. When you're choosing your company and shit. Oh shit! Don't do that. Don't leave the inner axle lock on when you're driving down the freeway. My bad. Oh, that's cool. Always like do research when you're looking for a company, rather it be OTR, local, or just in town or dedicated. Just do your research on everything that they do. Like, what's their pay, benefits, do they have new trucks, what's in the truck, do they have an inverter, do they have a refrigerator, do they have a heater in the bed like I have, or I can turn on my heater where the truck's off and if it's like 20 degrees and shit, the heater will kick on. If it gets below 20, if it gets to 10, the truck will turn right on and warm up until it gets to a certain temp. What's their gas? Do they have like a fuel bonus? Like if you get this certain amount averaged out, certain amount of miles, well, certain amount of like gallons per mile, like your MPG, they got a bonus for that. Do you get a bonus for like having not a critical event, not having a Rex and shit? Yes, I dyed my fucking hair and it looks blue. No, it's black. Do you get home time? Do you get home time when you request it? Because some companies won't like give you home time when you request it. Sometimes it's like a month later before you get your home time after you request it. I work for Schneider. I get home time. They want us to like fuck. I don't know how to put it. They want us to like we request home time like a week. They don't want us to request it on a weekday. Like the weekdays. They want us to request home time from like they want us to request on the weekdays, but they don't want it to like end. That's good. Hold on. They want us to request it during the weekdays where it doesn't end on a oh shit, I forgot to go off duty. Oh. They don't want us to request it on like where it ends on a weekend because it's hard to get a load. Like I just got my load and I just came back from Friday and it's Sunday. Well, Sunday morning where I'm at. What's their like training pay if you're just starting out, you're just out of school? You could be going doing what my buddy did and going work for a company that pays for to get CDL through them. Do you have to stay with them? Are you contracted or what? Just do you research what's your CPM? What's their cent per mile if you do over the road? What's their record look like is a big one. That's a big one. What's their record like? Like how many, do they have a lot of wrecks in their company? A lot of overweights and shit? Because I've had one so far, but we don't haul a lot of heavy shit. I think like what I've heard through some of the YouTubers that I have on, that I talk to who haul for like JCT, CR, Swift, they do a lot of reefer hauling, which that can be heavy because it's food. I hauled for Walmart. They dedicated for Walmart for a few months. That was the first time I hauled reefer. That shit was heavy. I think one of them weighed like 50,000 pounds, what I hauled, but I was still underweight by like 1,000 pounds. What's their training like? How much are you getting paid to do training? How long is their orientation? If you're an experienced driver, how much is your experience pay? That's a good one to ask them. Just when you call and you apply and you'll get a recruiter, you should get a recruiter calling you back in like 24 to 48 hours. Should be calling you the next day. Ask them a lot of questions like, what's it like? what would my like hours be like? What would I be hauling? What would my truck be like? Would it be used? Would it be brand new? Would it be old? Would it be leased? Now, a lot of people that I talk to when I'm at truck stops are owner-operators. Because I want to be an owner-operator someday. Soon, though, hopefully. What's the program like? Because there are programs where your company can lease you a truck, and I think it's called like an owner-operator program. ICP. That's what we do. We do an ICP. They lease you a truck. It's a pretty cool program, actually, I've heard. You get to pick your loads. You get to pick where you go, when you get to come home. If they have that, ask them about it. Ask questions about it if you're inexperienced. I would recommend if you're fresh out of school, just got your CDL looking for a job, and you want to go over the road, I'd go with a company that doesn't haul a lot of heavy shit, where you're not sliding tandems, where you're not sliding your fifth wheel all the time, which you rarely do. I think I've slid mine twice since I've been driving, and I've been driving for almost a year, and I've only slid them twice. And it's usually beer that I haul, that I slide them because that shit's heavy as fuck. Always keep your BLLs. Always keep paperwork. I'll show you what I got, what I use. Fuck, where'd it go? Uh-oh, that's my paperwork. Shit. It's in here somewhere. Down here. Maybe it's over here. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Found it. This is what I use for like my paperwork. So what you do, like for Schneider, we have trip sheets. Supposed to fucking quit. Fuck. So like what you do, so you get your micro part spot for like your BLLs, right? Like somewhere. Then what I use for my CAT scales, I use the app. Because I drive at night and I know where to fucking park. So you get on your phone, put it on your phone, you put on your, we use a tablet for our logbooks, put it on there, and it tells you your weight right there. You don't even gotta get out of the truck and shit. Put all your information in. And then you put like your trip sheets if you work for Schneider. You put your trip sheets in, it's all right there, organized, the way I like it. And you just put it over your head, right here. Uh-oh. Oh, look, I found money. I got a little, I keep money everywhere in this truck. In case, like, I run out of shit, I run out of money. I got money somewhere, which I hardly run out. What I would do, like, if you run California a lot, and you're going down to, like, San Jose, San Francisco, LA, they got a lot of tolls. I-80 and I think it's I-659 has a lot of tolls on it. I'd keep, it's $26. It's $26 for semis. I think it's like $6 per axle or something. I don't know how they do it, but I know like 5 axles, it's 26. So if you like hauling low boy, if you like hauling long loads or oversized or doubles and triples, it's gonna be more. What I do, I go to Walmart or an ATM, I take 40 out, I go up, I buy a drink, I pay with a $20 bill. Alright, well, there's 26. Roll it up, and I put it right in one of my 12-volt outlets. It stays perfectly right there. That's for my tolls. Always do that. Sometimes I'll take $100 out. I'll ask for 20s and 5s. There you go. But usually, sometimes they'll just say they'll build a company. Sometimes, if it's a nice guy, they'll say they'll just build a company. Sometimes they won't. But yeah, just like do your research. Make sure it's someone you want to work with. don't do what I did when I was young to take the first company you go with. Don't take your first pick because it could be ended up being something you don't like. Damn, I got a burn in my pants. Just bought these. Yeah. And then when you're on the road, what I would do, get a lot of warm clothes. If it's during the winter you get hired on. What I like to wear, I wear sweatpants when I drive. And some sneakers. It's comfy. Be comfy. Because you're on the road for what? Sometimes you work 11, sometimes 10 hours a day. You want to be comfortable for that 10 hours you work. Even though you're just sitting there doing nothing. But it's good to be comfy. Always trip plan. Yeah. That's all I can say though. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just here to speak on what I've learned is like what to do. Do your research and shit. And like I preached that to my buddy that just got his CDL. Hey, do your research. Make sure it's someone you want to work with. Because some people won't just take you out of the gate. They want to see experience. So they'll put you with a trainer for a few weeks. But up to you. Keep trucking.